very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. As you can see, shoots! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Looking to shoot! Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Ah, that's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
Alexander-Arnold. He's played him through. Has a hit! He's got away with one there.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
And it's Cavani. De Bruyne. Neymar. The shot's on! Alexander-Arnold tries to get it forward quickly. Well positioned to make that interception. Cristiano Ronaldo. De Bruyne. Vidal goes looking right through the middle. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well read, he sorted that out. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Going for goal! That is wayward. Cristiano Ronaldo. Modric. Messi lobs it in gently, and Dijk positions himself well and cuts it out. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no jaw. Goes for it!
Neymar clearly became one-eyed then. He just decided to force it.
Dinks one in. Oh, really good feet from him. Is it in? And it's a goal! He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
It's De Bruyne. Now it's Neymar. It's Cavani! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Aubameyang. Played back in. Cut out in the nick of time. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Dortmund just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Roberto Carlos delivers. Defenders on the back foot. It's got through to him. Piqué does well there, alert. Aubameyang. Florenzi. De Bruyne. And it's Neymar. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Vidal. Paris Saint-Germain in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. He'll have a dig! No mistake! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. Paris Saint-Germain grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well-matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Neymar. And he's shown him a clean Neymar! A great save, real class.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
The ball is out of play. Aubameyang has been found. Mohamed Salah. De Bruyne. It's come loose. And now the finish. It's a brilliant... He's gone for it! Big moment! Massive goal! Well, from right in front of goal, the referee's had a look. He's blown his whistle for half-time. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Has a pop! They've done it! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Just brushed off the ball there. Out for a throw. It's a loose ball. Deftly done. And he's cut it out. Piqué. Florenzi. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Aubameyang. And the weighted pass. Ter Stegen can claim that. He's through. Cristiano Ronaldo. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a promising ball. Good challenge. He just stood firm. Cristiano Ronaldo. Shoots! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. What about that, Jim Beglin?
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
So now the difference is 3. Neymar looking to penetrate opposition lines. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's had a shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Paris Saint-Germain are looking quite mean on the counter, and combating that requires even more meanness.
Changes on both sides, actually. And it's Ziyech. Whistle's gone, just offside.
Griezmann probably knew he was off, as his sheepish glance suggests. We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they? Yeah. Hits one! And in it goes! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. It was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Van Dijk plays it forward quickly. Dembele takes the long option. And he's made certain that won't get through. Oblak sends that a long way. Lovely bit of skill. Roberto Carlos. He's got the ball, he's got the space. Ziyech pushes it out wide. Vidal. Cavani. Cristiano Ronaldo. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Surely he scored. He's gone for it. They've scored! Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Nicely measured pass. Just the... And Zapata! And in again. It's in! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Ter Stegen did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
4 in the game. He is the man. Dortmund could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response? That's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ziyech. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Paris Saint-Germain beaten here. They might well feel aggrieved, but the result is everything. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain just may have felt a little extra pressure in front of their own fans that caused a nervousness and tension.
Very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes, the players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. It is an absolute picture under the floodlights here, and the match that follows ought to follow suit. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. We've got underway here pretty promptly. Forward it goes. Roberto Carlos, and it's hoisted clear. Has a hit! Out wide to the right. Now it's Aubameyang. And he's cut it out. Ter Stegen gets it upfield. Modric. Vidal. Messi tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Simeone. It could be in here. Ball's out on the left now. Modric. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Florenzi. Now it's Neymar. And it's Simeone. He'll hit it! And he's there to make a great save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Alexander-Arnold. Played out to the right. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Messi. It is deadlocked. Brings it forward. Modric. Modric. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Neymar. Well weighted. And he's there to cut it out. Neymar needed to come up with a better ball.
Neymar clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's Salah. Looks to thread it through. That intervention was very necessary. Messi. Salah. Messi. Oh, real chance! Messi with a fine tackle. Hit into the middle. He's tried one! It's in!
An exhibition in how to finish with a minimum of fuss.
Dortmund take the lead, 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And it's Mane. It's a great ball. Modric. And now they can launch a counter. Now it's Aubameyang. Goes for goal! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Get that clear. Modric. Aimed into towering header. He's done very well to get to that.
Aubameyang is very sport.
He's caught him there, it's a free kick. Looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Deftly done. Yes, he is offside.
Cavani only needed to check his run slightly and he was in the clear.
And it's Messi. Florenzi. Koulibaly. Roberto Carlos. And it's Simeone. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Roberto Carlos. He's got a massive leap! The keeper's done ever so well.
Cavani really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
And he just whacks it away. Vidal. Simeone. Can he finish?
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Well, they could break here. Modric pushes it out wide. He's left his man. Is it in? Can he put it away? They've done it! And the half-time whistle goes. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And we're already back underway here.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Modric goes looking. Aubameyang plays it out to the wing. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Vidal plays it forward. Mohamed Salah going through. Chooses to... Messi! They are rampant! And they are cruising away. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. He's got away, and the shot! Standing save to keep that out.
Paris Saint-Germain know they can rely on the counter, and they've just expressed a warning.
Now it's Neymar.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
And the weighted pass. He's had a go! It's anyone's ball. Aimed long and direct. And help's available out wide. Mohamed Salah. And he's onside. Great leap! Really well taken goal. It is no contest. It is a landslide. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Dortmund tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Modric looks to dink one in. Mane. And it's Messi. Now it's Neymar. Surely he scores! Florenzi. Now the counter. Played down the flank. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Hits one! It's there! This is as ruthless as it gets.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
It's become a case of men against boys.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Vidal tries to get it forward quickly. Griezmann plays it out to the flank. Let's put a stop to that. De Bruyne. Now it's Cavani. For a corner. Up for a header! It wasn't a great header in the end. Griezmann. Oh, good interception. And it's Cavani. Tries to dink it in. Dembele. He's gone for it! They've scored!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when
he's had a shot! No, that's just wide.
Cavani controlled that with such ease and really ought to have followed it up with a goal.
Vidal does well to read it and intercepts. De Bruyne. Mbappe. Ziyech. Chance to break. Piqué gets into the right position to intercept. It's Piqué. Cavani unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Ziyech. Now it's Cavani. Decent looking ball. And that's it. Paris Saint-Germain thoroughly outclassed here. They came up against opponents who were better in all areas. No argument. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium, and I think this performance was one best deleted from the memory bank now.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.